Can't stop, won't stop, get guap. 10 white toes and them toy flip-flops. Manicures and pedicures, I'm always tip-top. When they say I'm not hot, all these lies need to stop. Cause I'm icy, wifey, haters wanna fight me. Never been the one get RP up on a whitey. Keep my hands clean, got some hitters moving shicey. Ask me if I'm rolling with some Gucci, bitch, I might be. It's very unlikely, my wrist ain't looking icy. Charging by the minute cause my time is very pricey.
I sip way too much drink.
Guys, we have reached the third part of my 3-part lace frontal series. If you're on this video, you learn how to bleach, plug, and successfully make your lace frontal wigs. In this video, I'm going to show you how to install it. So guys, I'm installing the wig on my client here, my beautiful client. She's about to get dolled and fleeked up. So all I'm going to do is part her hair in the middle and just cornrow her hair straight back. For frontal installations, you don't want your cornrows to be so big and bulky, but then again, you don't need to do so many cornrows. I'm going to be braiding, I'm going to give her 12 cornrows, so 6 cornrows on each side, which is a good amount because it's not that big or too much. So sad thing, guys, my camera kept dying on this part and I was so tight, so I couldn't catch every single part of what I was doing to her hair, but I basically caught the most important parts. And then later on in the video you're gonna see that I was recording, well, my sister was recording the hair from my phone, so yeah. Once again, I'm using stemma hair from AliExpress, 3 18 inches and a 16-inch frontal and body wave. And for this part, I'm going to start sewing an elastic band on my client's wig. In my previous video, you see that I didn't sew the elastic band on yet because you want to measure the person's head. You don't want the elastic band to be so loose and so tight. So this is the part where I started sewing the elastic band. And remember, you want to sew it on the place where the wig cap stopped. So in my previous video I already styled her hair, so I'm not gonna worry about styling her hair in this video. And I already cut some of the lace off. I was measuring the wig on her head to see if I need to cut any lace off, and I had to. So I'm using the stocking cap method, and I'm gonna be using brown on her head. You want to use it based on your skin color. So she didn't need the very light one, or her frontal just looked too fake and, you know, yellowish. So for the stocking cap method, you want to use G2B Glue, and you want to place it on the edges of her hair so the stocking cap could be placed on top of that, and you want to do it going backwards. Okay, so my dumbass didn't realize that I put 2 stocking caps together in her head, so that's why it was so tight when I was putting it on. I was like, why is the stocking cap so tight? Like, but later on, I didn't catch it, but like I cut the second part of the stocking cap off. So make sure you're only putting 1 cap on her head. So for stocking cap method, I put the G2B Glue on her hair and over the cap, so it makes it extra stuck, extra glued to her hair. And then you want to sew the back of the cap so it doesn't come off. To make the glue become tackier quicker, you want to use a blow dryer on cool. Remember, cool, not hot. And I'm just going to use a comb to see how tacky it is. You don't want to cut the front part of the stocking cap when it's still wet. You want to wait till it's tacky so it doesn't come off. So here I'm just cutting off the stocking cap. And this is the part where I realized there was 2 stocking caps in her head. I was just like, what the hell am I doing? So you want to cut that off, and you want to make sure you're not leaving so much of the stocking cap on her forehead. because you're still gonna place a lace over it, and you don't want it to be before the lace, so people, you don't want people to see it, okay? And we have reached the finale. So this part, I am going to glue down the frontal. I'm not using Ghost Bomb glue or what's the other one that everyone on Instagram uses? I forgot. But yeah, I'm just using the 30-second glue I got from my beauty supply store. And I glue frontals in sections. I don't like to do it all at once because, I don't know, that's just what I prefer. And I feel like that's better for me. This glue is just so sticky. Like, it kept getting stuck to my fingers. Like, it could really hold your lace down. Like, the wind is not blowing your lace away. But a key thing when gluing down frontals is that you don't want to get it, you want to try not to get it on your edges as much as possible. If it does, there's a way to take it out, but you don't want to do that. And then when you're gluing down the frontals, you want to make sure you're not touching the glue with your fingers, because that could cause the glue to turn white and become tacky, and that's not a good look, you know. So you want to use a comb to test to see how tacky the glue is. You also want to make sure you're getting the edges of the frontal out of the way, because you don't want glue to get on your frontal and it's going to be a whole mess trying to take that glue out. To also make this process of drying or getting tacky quicker, you can use a blow dryer on cool. So here I'm placing the first part of the frontal on the glue. You want to make sure you're placing it right on the end of the glue so it doesn't get tacky and whatever. And I don't cut the lace first because I like to see where to place it. I like to, I measure the head or the hairline as I go. As you can see, I'm using the end of my comb to test how tacky it is and to press it even more on her head. Since my client has low edges, I'm going to comb a part of her edges out so the glue doesn't, so I don't glue it fully on her edges. The glue is gonna get a little bit on it, but I try as much as possible not to get the glue on her edges. So I'm just gonna part a piece of her edges out and just push that towards the front. Like I said before, guys, I'm sorry. My camera kept dying while I was installing her frontal on, so it couldn't catch all of what I was doing. But here I finished gluing her whole lace frontal down, and I'm just trying to cut off some of the extra lace, and then I'm just gonna customize her edges and try to cover that lace, girl, because you don't want lace to be showing. Alright guys, so we reached the end of my 3-part lace frontal series, and I'm just so proud of us. We learn how to bleach, pluck a frontal, make a lace frontal wig, and how to install it, like in just 3 videos. So I hope you guys learned from my videos, and thank you guys for watching so much. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm gonna end this video with some pictures and videos of the hair.
We all sip the Henny for the day, baby.